Okay, I think this bird has a couple of different things going on. It was found hid on the road.
The tail is back.
Yeah. When I walked in, because I picked it up from Liz today, she took it in for me, and when I walked in the barn, I could smell it.
Smells funny.
Yeah, so I think, you know, the bird was just hit yesterday, but that wound on the tail is older. I mean, I could smell, I don't know if it's maggots, but I could smell necrotic tissue. And I don't think anything's broken, but the people that brought it to her said they tried to release it and it got up about 8 feet and then fluttered back to the ground. But I mean, it could have been, you know, just sore. Because when I hold it up, you know, shoulders are even. And I think this is an old bird. See how faded the red is?
It's a lot of that damage.
Yeah. Well, she's in the middle of molting, so, and was making a really good living.
Yeah, with this very good spring, right? So many animals. I have more rabbits this year than.
Yeah, lots of rabbits. Yeah. Okay, there's
There's a lot of animals.
I did an initial flush with hydrogen peroxide, and then
Escaping.
I've got her with both hands. And I gave her some injectable ivermectin.
Okay.
That's okay, thanks.
Oh man. So we don't know what happened?
Can you get over here and see if you can zoom in on the two tail feathers are yanked side by side? If the follicles are damaged, those tail feathers aren't going to grow back, and that's going to be a problem because now since she's an adult, if she were a...
There are maggots still there.
Okay.
Oh god, a lot of it.
I hate maggots, but not as much as I hate flat flies. But we like to hear you scream like a girl.
Very capable of it.
I grossed somebody out the other day because they called me and said they found a kitten that was abandoned and full of maggots. And she's like, what do I do? I said, get a pair of tweezers and start picking. She was like, no.
Yep.
So there's a lot of damaging here. We could try to treat it. It's up to you. I just don't know how many feathers are truly damaged.
I'd like to try, only because she's a seasoned bird, and she might be able to adjust. Now, if this were a first-year bird, I'd say put her down.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna take her with me. We'll clean. We'll take x-rays.
Okay.
And then you give her ivermectin. It should
Yes.
have been all dead. How much did you give her?
Maybe 0.1 or something.
0.1 is a lot.
Well, she's a big bird. Actually, and okay, put her under anesthesia and flushed out a bunch of maggots, and now we just let her wake up. I don't want to put her in the crate until she gets good and awake because it's about a 25-minute trip home. Okay, we're all home safe and sound. She's fully awake up on the perch. You can tell that she's missing a couple of primaries on the left side too, because you can see the alula sticking out, those little short feathers. Those are like ailerons on an aircraft. Real important for fine tuning. Anyway, those weren't damaged, thank goodness. So, oh, and I was off on the dosage. It was 0.01 we did. And the ivermectin, you know, rehabbers, you know, we take expired meds and stuff like that, so a lot of times they've lost some of their effectiveness. So it's not so critical. Okay, I'm thawing her out something to eat and just giving her droppers full of water every few minutes, and she's just settling in nicely. Oh, and something else too. You can't see because it's dark in there, but her cere and her gape and her legs are pretty yellow. That tells me that she's been munching on some sort of avian diet, or she's been plucking fish and frogs out of a pond. I mean, they have an incredible will to survive, and they will eat stuff out of a pond, but more likely she's been taking advantage of some of some free-ranging chickens, and that can really get them into terrible trouble. So I'm almost thinking that she might have thwarted a trap attempt by a chicken farmer, because the color of the skin on a red tail would be a bluish green because it's a mammal diet, and the yellow indicates beta carotene, which is a constituent of vitamin A, and you find that a lot in avian quarry like quail, baby chicks, that sort of stuff, and then the aquatic vertebrate diets of the frogs and the fish and stuff. So she may be a chicken hawk.